What's up YouTube, it's Adrian from MMOSWORLD. Welcome back to the channel. Today we are taking a first impressions look at Warspear Online. This is a pretty classic MMORPG that's made its way to Steam, released on the 2nd of November. It's published by iGrind, developed by iGrind as well. If you're looking at the Steam store page here, you can see that the reviews are all mostly positive, which is pretty interesting, so we'll check it out. This is of course a free-to-play MMORPG. As I said, it's on Steam right now. You can check it out for free. It's online multiplayer. It's also cross-platform multiplayer. It's got Steam achievements, Steam trading cards, in-app purchases, so we'll be looking at a cash store in-game and everything. So the first thing you'll notice in the login screen here once you've signed in is that you get to pick a faction. There's 4 factions. There's the Chosen. Each will have its bonus attributes for each faction. There's the Firstborn, which are probably elves. You can see the pointy ears here. There's the Mountain Clans, and there's the Forsaken as well. We're gonna go with the Chosen here. Bonus spirituality. All heroes of selected faction will have increased energy. Then you click the next, and now we'll go to class. There's 4 classes here. We got the Seeker, the Priest, the Mage, and the Paladin. So Paladin's got strong defense, melee attack, mixed damage, and combined spells as well. At the bottom here you'll see exactly what they do. So that's half damage, more towards the tanky side. I'm gonna pick someone that's more towards damage, so that will be the Seeker. I'm gonna click next now, and now we can select appearance. Now of course from the character creation here you can totally see that this isn't like a fully 3D MMORPG. This is pretty much going to be a top-down, almost 8-bit like MMO. I guess that's the best way to classify this. So you can select your gender, even though the only difference is going to be hair there. So as a male, you can see what kind of hairstyle you got. I'm going to go with that. And then you can select your hair color as well. Let's go with bright yellow, it'll be fun. And then we can name ourselves. Let's go ahead and create our name here. We're going to go with MMOSWORLD as usual. And we'll be spending about 10-15 minutes just checking out the game, what the opening 10 minutes is going to be like, what's the world like, how's the movement and controls, how's the gameplay like. Good to see there's a bunch of servers here. You've got Brazilian, you've got Russia, a couple of Russian servers, you got 1 US, 1 EU, and 1 SEA. I'm going to go with SEA because that's where I'm going to get the lowest ping, of course. And I'm going to hit the create button, and we're connecting in game. So here we are in game, and wow, this has got so much colors. It's honestly reminding me of olden day MMORPGs, Ultima Online, EverQuest. Alright, tap any area to move your hero to it. You can also attack monsters, open chests, or talk to a game character by tapping on it. And of course those with the symbol here, which means they have quests. So I've received a letter. You may read it in the mailbox. Let's see where the mailbox is. So we got a menu here. We got chat, map, quest, society, arena for PvP, I'm guessing. There's 2v2, 5v5, 3v3 as well. That's interesting. And I'm only level 1, so it'd be funny if they can actually let me go in there. So we got mailbox here. Dear Adventurer, it's just basically somebody, costume maker, and they're giving me an attachment, so I'm going to take that. You can dress your hero as a Steam Gentleman. Interesting, so that's probably like a Steam combo thing going on. Hitting the I key will open your bag slot here. Steam Gentleman, that's what I just got. Let's double click to put it on. Interesting. Cool. So let's move around the world here. We got a couple of boards here. I'm just gonna tap them and see how the attack works, and that's pretty much how attacking works. You just double click on either a mob or an animal here. This is, I guess, the main town. Let's go ahead and open the M key and let's find out where we are in the map. We are in Vanguard, Isle of the Chosen, so it really depends on your faction. Each faction will start in different areas. But already you can see I have access to multiple quests here. And back to the menu again, hitting the C key will open your character sheet. And you can see what your stats are, you can see what gear you have on, pretty basic really. So So let's go ahead and pick up a quest here from Wilma. Again, everything is using your left mouse button. Click to move, double click to interact. WSD doesn't do anything for me yet. So the first quest is boars in a fountain. Fix the broken fountain. Honest to Arad, these boars will trample all the flowers in the park, which I was looking after. So I'm not sure what the objectives is. Not really stated. There is no quest tracker either. At least I don't see a quest tracker. So I'm going to guess that I will have to kill some boars in the fountain. And of course at the bottom here you'll see all your, you do have a combat ability bar. And you can use that when you're attacking. Let's kill some more boars here. Let's use the number 3 skill now. Pretty much all boars are dead. No, there's a couple more boars. I do like the background music, that's pretty interesting. Again, it's got this nostalgic feel to it that I do enjoy. But so far, I mean, if you do have that sort of, you know, affinity towards old school MMOs, you could enjoy this. Ah, I see. So I fixed the fountain. That's pretty much it. Nothing to do with boars, nothing to do with killing boars. But again, there is no quest tracker, so that's kind of weird. Let's go ahead and open the menu here and see if there's actually a quest tracker. There is actually, but you have to go into the menu to access it. So boars of the fountain. That's how you'll see objective. Fountain is fixed. And then you go back to Wilma, double tap her, and turn it in. So we got guild points as well, gold, experience. Let's hit the next button, and that is done. You can see on the top left here, my experience bar has increased somewhat. Now, let's move on down and let's talk to Valentine. Take Valentine's sphere to Wilma. Wait, young man, my name is Valentine. I'm a mage at the academy. So this is pretty much just a basic fetch quest here. Let's go ahead and turn this in. Is it for me, dear? Valentine has been promising me magic sphere in the academy for so long. Okay. I'm gonna have to watch the tulips here. Anything with the green thing is that pretty much means your objective is currently ongoing. Watch again one more tulip, I suppose. I'm gonna have to go this side? No. I mean, I do see something on the map that has a green thing on it, so that could be my objective right there. So I'm guessing I'm gonna go into that house. It's got the hand icon there, which means I can probably interact with it. So let's go ahead into Wilma's house. There we go. Nice. And you know, everything is in one instance. Like when I was downloading the game, the file size wasn't that big, so it's not, you don't need a lot of free space to play this game. Let's go back and turn this into Wilma. And back to Valentine. You turn out to be a smart and agile young man. Alright, next thing here is here's a new level. For each few levels you will get a skill point which can be used to study battle skills. And at level 2 you can now join a guild as well. So do you want to become more strong and defeat dangerous enemies? Get my weapon and armor right now. Novice Seeker set. So this is like an advertisement for some gear that costs whatever that is. If I hit buy, what happens? Oh, okay, so this is a direct store advertisement for you to get some miracle coins, which is the premium currency here that you can use to get to the store. Let's just check the in-game store real quick. Miracle shop, there we go. So this is the in-game shop. Let's see. Items for quests. You've got food items here. There's minions as well that you can purchase, so I guess these are like pets that will fight alongside you in battle. I'm actually looking for gear. Let's see what popular it is. Got arena ticket, teleportation scroll, repair scroll, extra pocket. So it seems to be mostly convenience stuff. I don't see any elements of pay to win. At least there's no, you know, gear or whatever that you can find. But they did offer to sell me some package earlier. Alright, anyway, so level 2, let's go ahead and see what we can do with our character here. Equipment, skills, go into skills. Apparently I do have 1 skill point. I can put it into that probably, so I'm going to amplify that. So that's like my basic stuff. Except I can't for some reason. It's telling me to visit the store if I want to use that skill. A little bit confusing there. Right, so that's what the opening PvE is going to be like. I suppose you're going to just complete all these quests for all these NPCs here, and it's going to lead you from zone to zone. And hopefully the biomes will change a little bit, so you'll get to see like different stuff. I mean, I could totally imagine this even, you know, being available on like Android or iOS devices. I think that'll be pretty fun to play because you're just tapping your mouse to move around and kill stuff and stuff. So having this on mobile phones will be pretty interesting. It's a good time sink, I suppose. Wouldn't be my main MMORPG, that's for sure. Let's go ahead and check out. Let's check out the Arena PvP. Let's queue. Let's apply for all battles. Arena request was rejected because your level is lower than the one required. Minimum level 4. I see. So I have to be level 4 before I can join PvP. What else can we do? I'm not a fan of the way all the menus are just hidden within menus. I think that is not convenient, especially if you're new to the game and you're just finding out stuff for the first time. This is a chat thing that pops up, so you can have a full screen chat if you want it. What else you got? Society, so that brings up more menus here. You got party, location, friends, my guild tournament, that's interesting, and ratings. I'm not sure what ratings are. Oh, okay, so that's just basically your leaderboards. And then you got interact as well, not sure what that does. Map, I've already seen that. So yeah, lots of menus within menus, and there's plenty of ways to access these menus. What is this? Dealer aisle. You can trade your goods with other players or buy something valuable for a hero. Ah, I gotcha. So this should be like either a store or an auction house, I'm not sure. Let's go with two-handed sword to see what we got. Sword of Restless Dreaming. So that's gonna be gear is all level gated, and you will need gold. I've got 18 so far, so not gonna do a lot with that. Let's go back and talk to Valentine's, do a couple more quests. Here in Algard, a great many of people need help. Everyone from young to old gets ready for war. Talk to Rokus. There is Rokus. Let's go talk to Rokus. My dear child, a livelong day I preach on the cathedral square, trying to strengthen the spirit of Atgard's citizens, trusting that Harad will help the faint-hearted to keep their faith. Now we can talk to Mortis. My name is Moritz. I am a fort keeper of the capital. And now we'll go talk to Vincent, who I've seen down here earlier. Indeed, I do my best for the citizens, and garrison have everything they need. Finally talk to Gregor. So that quest is just a basic introduction to all the NPCs in the area. There you are, young soldier. Valentine told me that he has found a clever boy, and I do need your help. Right, so gather 7 stems of Tutsan. That's the current quest. 7 stems of Tutsan. Let's see. Right, so there it is on the map. I suppose that's where all the objectives are going to be. So I can't really teleport there. I'm going to have to move there on my own, manually. Just need to figure out a way how I get out. I suppose I'll just walk to the other side. There we go. So now we are out of town and into the open world, and you know, this is, oh man, just the graphics and the way things move on the landscape, it just reminds me of the old NES games, old NES RPGs and MMOs. And I'm just using all the skills available to me in my hotbar right now. And I can grab some items, so let's go ahead and grab everything from that. but it's not exactly where I need to go right now, right? You could kill some sheep as well. Just trying to find what my objective really is. Let's go back to the menu here. Let's go to quests, Days of War, 7 Stamps of Tucson. I haven't really seen them on the menu yet. I mean on the map yet, but I'll keep looking. Probably will go further. I see some bandits. There's mushrooms as well. I can't pick that up. Let's go ahead and kill a bandit. Let's see what happens. Your skills do have like a global cooldown as well, or individual cooldown, I should say. So use wisely. Take all items. Yes. Still no Stamps of Tucson. That could probably be it, because that's like a plant. Ah, we have a interacting time waiting bar. Is that it? Yes, that's it. So that's a Stamp of Tucson. At least I now know what I'm looking for. Sweet. Let's go and get rid of this guy who's blocking the way. Nope, that's not an enemy. That guy is. Oop, I'm getting hit. Okay, let's kill him. Oh, for some reason, I can't attack him. That's weird. Alright, let's go. Rock and roll. You have, if you're under attack by multiple enemies, you have to click on the one that you want to attack. That's kind of weird. Because I guess there's like no AoE system or whatever, so. Oh well. Alright, back to looking for more Stamps of Tucson. Hope I've already gathered that one. Nope. See, they've got a bunch of plants here, but not all of them are interactable, so you just gotta move around and find which one's which. Okay, let's see here. What do we got? There we go. That's one right there. And you need 7 of these, so these could take a while. There's one more. Apparently I did not click that. So that's 4 more to go. Nice, there's like 2 up there. Excellent. I just need 2 more and we're done with this quest. Oh, they respawned down here. Excellent. And we're done. Let's head on back to town and let's turn in that quest, and I'll share some final thoughts about Warspear Online. Here you go, Master Hedvig. Here's your stamps. Woohoo, you won't do a lot with such a bag of yours. Oh, he's gonna give me a new bag. Yay! So I get 6 gains of rabbit rams. It's done. Okay, beautiful bag. Now I need to go and kill some rams. I see. That's how it works. But what about my earlier quest? Did it turn in? How did that work? Days of War. Go back to Gregor. Gregor? The hell? Oh, that's Gregor. Right. So I went to the wrong guy and picked up a different quest. I should have gone and picked up all the quests because it seems like they all take place on the same map anyway. So we healers of the Order of Divine Light succeeded in preparation of healing broths. Excellent. And that is not complete, and that really didn't give me a lot of XP, so I guess you really want to be doing all the quests on the offer here. So anyway, let's share some final thoughts about Warspear Online. First of all, great that it's a free-to-play game, doesn't really take a lot of space, very quick download, very easy to access, lots of servers for you depending on what region you're in. As for the gameplay, you know, it's reminiscent of really old-school MMORPGs. It's 8-bit, it's top-down. You're not going to get a lot of enjoyment if you like modern-day, super fancy graphic MMOs. That's not going to happen here. So this is really like a throwback MMO, something casual that you'll play just to level with friends or whatever. Solo can be a bit of a grind, I suppose, because of all the types of quests that you get. The questing system, I mean, it's very much in line with all the other free-to-play MMOs on Steam. Lots of fetch, lots of kill and fetch quests in that regard in the opening levels. It should get better later on, I think. No inkling of a main story just yet. Most of this is just introductory quests to the area, to the people, to your faction, and just teaching you the basics of combat. Combat for me is where I kind of feel this is not, it's not fun for me in a way, because you're doing a lot of clicking, and at the same time you've got a hotbar with skills that you can fire off using hotkeys. There's no animations there. It's not fun, and you can't really zoom in or out. This is just basically your standard preset view. So yeah, I mean, your mileage may vary. If this is something you'd play, go for it. Again, it's free to play on Steam. And that's my first impression thoughts of a Warspear Online. So, if you enjoyed this video, hit the like button and feel free to subscribe to the channel for more MMORPG news, first impression bits, and so much more. As ever, I'm Adrian from MMOSWORLD, signing out.